Yep.
We got 2318 supercar.
It's just
Well, I sent this one already alternated. Never heard of it. So guys, I got a R79. Alright, let me adjust the camera a little bit here. Welcome back, guys. Subs and pause. So today we are going to be demoing the Kicker CompVR. Now this is a new one. I haven't had a Kicker CompVR since the 6.75 inch sub that I did a while back. That was a long while back, and I didn't even have a SMD. I couldn't dyno test then. This actually I got it from it was a donation to the channel from a friend now. He was a customer on Marketplace from Facebook. And he donated this Kicker to the channel. I don't know if he said it didn't work, so we're going to test that during the video. Let's check out the bottom here. So most Kickers don't have voice coil or pull vents. They just have the vents here usually. Most of them they're meant for like smaller enclosures. Some are even larger enclosures, ported enclosures. So they're very versatile subwoofers. I did test the voice coils. We will test the voice coils again just for Will's sake. He wanted me to test them. I have another one that he gave me. I'm pretty sure that one doesn't work at all. So there's no coil rub. I tested the voice coils. We're going to do that again. As I said, move back a little bit here just so you guys can see it. So I'm going to wire up the voice coils anyways. We're going to wire it up in the sealed box we're going to try it out in. I'm going to show you guys a couple of other fantastic deals I got and demos that are going to be coming up soon. And let's see, let's get my multimeter. So the first thing you want to do when you're testing a speaker, this I can actually do a 9-volt test because I have a 9-volt battery with wires on it. Here it is. I put wires on it so I could test the voice coils. I think this was actually I made this for the W7 that I bought, because most subwoofers you can hold the 9-volt right up to the posts, and the 9-volt post will line right up with the subwoofer posts. As you can see with this here, the posts are over here, very far apart, nowhere near where a battery's going to reach. This is way farther than the battery. There's no way possible that it's getting there. So let's see here. This is the negative side, so we're just going to stick this in the terminal actually. And we'll just put it on there, and we're going to see if it pops. So the speaker pops. Let me see if I can get this up so you guys can actually see it pop. Get that up as far as it goes. And I can lift this up a little bit. There we go. Alright. So just so you can see that again. So you hold it up to the what do you call it? The terminals, and I have the negative holding on, and I'm just going to touch the positive. And you can see it barely moves. It does a little pop, and that's it. Alright. Let's see. Here we go. Now we're back around to the other voice coil. And we're going to do the same thing. And same thing. So we got little pop, little pop. That means the voice coils are good. Alright, so now we're going to wire them up. Oh, yeah, I was going to test them on the multimeter here, so you guys can see. Alright, so I'm going to move that over a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see the... I'm going to aim this down a little bit here. There we go. So you guys can see the multimeter. There we go. Alright, so I still got them. Okay. So this is the negative and positive, and we're reading 3.7. It did go down to 3.6, 3.8. So there's supposed to be 4 ohms, so I mean that's good enough. I'm happy with that. That says the voice coil is good. If you get some crazy reading like 0.25, or we got another one that was like 150 ohms, that's definitely not good. Alright, so this one is exactly the same, 3.6, 3.7. That's beautiful. Back up to 4, but I'm talking and... Alright, so looks like the voice coils are good. One can sometimes read higher than the other one. Sometimes people wire a single voice coil up. I think one of my subwoofers I have right now that I just bought, I think the guy had one voice coil wired up and he didn't even know that it was a dual voice coil, and he was running it as a single voice coil subwoofer, and it's a dual voice coil subwoofer. That, I mean, you can do that. I wouldn't recommend doing that, but to each their own. So let's get this wired up. I got a little wire here. Okay, so this is going to be the negative. Okay, so let's get this down here. Let's get that there. Move the camera yet again. There we go. Alright. So again, this is a donation from Will. Thank you, Will, for your donation to the channel. So I'm going to start on one side here. I don't know if this is sideways. Yeah, it looks like the terminals are like sideways. Okay, there's that. Okay, so that's the negative. And I'm not sure what's what here. Okay, so the top one is negative, so this is right. Okay. Alright, so this we're going to go back around to the other negative. Just making sure it's the negative, and we're going to go right in there. There we go. It's okay if you have some extra wire on your speaker. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so that's the dual one. So this we're gonna now it's really hard to tell which one is which voice coil here. I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as they're wired together. If you have one voice coil wired, as long as they're wired in parallel and they're both running the same, negative to negative and positive to positive. The only problem you'd have is if you were doing that in series. Alright, then you'd have to make sure your voice coils are wired up correctly. Alright, so we're going to aim this away. Alright, she slips right in. Alright, so we'll be right back, guys. I'm going to get this screwed down. Don't go anywhere. Stay in your seat. We're going to get this going. Alright, guys. Welcome back. So, as you can see, it's already going.
YouTubulars. What's going on?
Yeah, not much power, and
Kicker, CompVR 12, Dual 4.
Oh yeah, Kicker
and a sealed
CompVR
box.
12. I forgot to say that.
Nah, don't even worry.
Because when I go on my
That's what I'm here for.
on my videos, on uploading them to my computer, I have like 20 dyno videos and 20 videos for the subs. I obviously know what the subs are, but when I go and look at the dyno videos, half the time I don't know which ones they are, and if I don't say what they are, I get confused on what they are.
Hey, you're right. I never thought about that.
Yeah. So you can give it some more power. Give it another shot. See where we are. And we're running on the Stetson EX 3000 Black Edition. I don't know what this is rated at. That's my phone. Yes, that's my ringtone. Wow. It's almost like popping.
Those don't take much X-Max.
Kicker, Comp, VR,
I bet that's how this is.
12.
I bet that's how that was going.
I wonder if that's why, like, it's not blown, but it's hurt.
No, that's probably, that makes sense.
It's got a little pop to it. CWR. Is it VR?
No. VR, CompVR.
CompVR. Oh, it went, put in R. VR. There we go. Okay. I just had it. There we go. Go to Crutchfield. Good old Crutchfield. I like Crutchfield and Sonic Electronics.
Oh, they do have a dual too.
Okay.
Now I don't know which one.
It's a D4.
What's it running at?
Very high.
No, you gotta go to the top, pick it. You're not in it. You gotta actually pick it.
Oh.
Then you can find it, yeah.
Oh, they're on back order. So this is on back order, so you can still order it. Compare compatible amps. We should go through that sometime and check that out. Because I'm curious as to what they recommend for it. Because as you can see, this is a D4 wired to 2 ohms and it's running at 5 ohms. So I wonder what amp they recommend for running at 5 ohms.
A lot of these sites say they recommend it by the coil, not actually
Okay,
by...
so 400 watts RMS. Huh.
Oh wow, that's cool.
So it says 150 to 400 watts RMS, 200 watts per coil. There's another one of those.
It's like an Alpine.
Okay.
Straight from the Crutchfield site, guys.
So 150 to 400 watts RMS. Okay, so what are we getting here?
Oh, I'll go back.
Oh, yeah, we'll go back.
Figures, you went through the whole thing and...
Now this is... I don't know if you guys can hear that coming through the camera, but it is kind of... What? Oh, now my battery's exhausted. Alright, well, I'm just going to keep shooting with this. I'm going to shut my other camera off.
The dyno, the camera needs to take a nap.
Yeah, my camera...
It's exhausted.
It's exhausted.
What was it doing?
I don't know.
Guess we'll see on the video.
I don't know why it does. That's why I stopped using that camera. And I started using... You know what? I'm going to swap to my new camera. That should be alright, because this is not going crazy like the Slaps was. That's when the blurriness came about, was with the Slaps. Yeah, and I'm going to use it on the dyno anyways. Oh, I shut the dyno off. I wanted to see that.
That's what I was
I'm just curious
about.
if we can get... I'm afraid to give it more power.
It's already at its max. This isn't a huge sub. It's going to be just like a, your regular
It's
old...
not even getting the RMS, though.
Well, you didn't see that since we turned it up.
Alright, let's see.
Nope. As cold as the room.
Yeah.
I didn't even...
Alright. So still, I'll just call it out. It's about 4 to 5 ohms, 5 ohms. It's 142. 114. 113. Let's see here.
Is that your actual phone?
So I'm gonna give it a little bit more on the
No, I
amp.
think that's just your phone case.
That's what it does.
Stupid.
Oh.
Stupid thing.
Well, I'm gonna have to order one. So you're gonna have to wait. Just leave it like that.
They don't have them at the store?
Not for that particular. Oh, they might.
That's a new one. That's a new one that was there, so you might actually be able to. But you'll be able to get that out.
So giving it that extra power didn't really do much, but I mean, it gave it a little excursion, but it's not really taking more power.
What did it do?
139.
It's also in a sealed box. I mean, the last 3 subs we've done in here,
36.
including
it's
this
consistent.
one. Yeah. And a ported.
151.
And a ported would probably definitely get that.
I think I'm gonna swap out and put it in a ported box, and we'll see what it does.
Yeah,
I want to see if it's still gonna make this popping noise
The
too.
last 3 times we've done the sealed box, it doesn't do any rated.
All right, so I'm gonna shut off my dyno here.
As cold as the room.
So let me shut off my power supply. We'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna put it in another box and test it out, and just so you guys can see here. I'm not. Oh, that's right. I locked that into place.
What is that?
We copped those yesterday. Them 2 Type R subs.
We copped them, bro.
So we should be having demos for those coming soon. I have not made a 100% choice on the R10 because that's still new, and that's like a 20-year-old sub still wrapped up new.
It's brand new.
And the Type R12 down there, that one's already open, and it's
been used.
Yeah, it's been used, so that one I'm not too concerned with. That one I'm willing to demo up. But anyways, we'll be back with the Kicker CompVR. I'm going to put it in a ported box. Don't go anywhere, guys. Stay in your seats.
Some Cheetos.
Yes, Cheetos. Alright, welcome back, guys. I hope I got that timed right. I'm holding my grandson in my hand. Got the thing on the dyno there. Alright, so I don't know if my camera's going to die of exhaustion again. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that, but my camera shut off in the last video. It was exhausted. So we're going to just jump right into it. Got my grandson Callan here. Yeah, tell him. Kicker CompVR 12. You tell him? Kicker CompVR? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. You like it, huh? Yeah, it moves. Say, I'm a bass baby. I'm a bass baby. I'm a bass baby. Yeah. Let's see what we're getting for power. We're gonna put this on dyno. Let's see if we can see. 504 watts. Oh boy. We got 504 watts now. That's fantastic. Alright, let's back it up again. Let's try from the beginning. We'll go back to the beginning here. Yeah. Tell them. Callan's here. That's my little hand. Yeah, you like it, huh? You feel the wind it blows? It blows wind right here? Yeah. Yeah, it blows wind. Give it a little teeny bit more here. Yeah, let's see what it got for power now. 683 watts. 683 watts. That's crazy. Uh-oh. Camera's exhausted again. Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to be right back. So don't go anywhere, guys. I'm going to try to put my dyno right here. So you guys can see the dyno and the subwoofer moving.